he was here, he was an outstanding athlete. He not only played soccer, but he coached the King City soccer team. We saw how he could kick, so we lured him out to the football field. I think at first, much to the chagrin of his father, Jim. However, Jim bought into it, and he came out onto the field at some of the practices to help Drew with his place kicking. Drew was also an outstanding hockey player, and he went with us on our first trip to Philadelphia. He ended up playing semi-pro soccer for a few years in Scotland. He was going to attend Columbia University, but he got sidetracked out in Vancouver in an acting career. And that is the career that he still finds himself in today. So he is going into our case of distinction, not as an athlete, but as an actor. He has been on many TV programs. One of them you might remember, Da Vinci Inquest. He's been in a movie, various movies, one with Martin Sheen and Brian Dennehy. And this past week he's been in Montreal shooting another movie. But what I'd like to say about Drew is he was the model type of citizen at King City, Doug. I don't think we ever had to deal with Drew on an issue of discipline.
What are you trying to say?
And his father, Jim, is here today to represent Drew. And Jim, I'd like to commend you and your wife for doing such an outstanding job in raising such a fine member. Jim? Jim.
The first order I got from Drew was, follow the script, Dad. I didn't know he was wanting to be a director as well as an actor. But he says, I wish to thank the members of the Alumni Association and the Committee for the Case of Distinction for their extremely generous decision to include me in this inaugural ceremony. I would also like to congratulate my fellow inductees sharing this honour today. It is particularly gratifying for me to be honoured by an institution that was so formative in my character development and for which I have such fond memories. My most important and enduring friendships were forged here. It is truly an honour to be recognised in this manner and to think that my modest achievements may prove to be some inspiration to future students, athletes and artists at King City Secondary. I would also like, I would also like to thank and take this opportunity to thank and recognise those individuals who were so instrumental and inspiring to me in my time here for their encouragement and support. I owe a large debt of gratitude to Mr. Ed Sargentson, Mr. Rob Wright, Mr. Ross McClure, Mr. John Sinyard, and all of them taught me valuable lessons and not a little about myself. Finally, I would like my fellow inductees and everyone past and present at King City, I wish to recognise Mr. Tom Ellison for his legendary and enduring dedication to this school and its students. His legacy here is unmatched. One hardly needs to look further for inspiration. Once again, thank you for this honour. That's on behalf of Drew. Thank you very much.